Welcome to the Average Rook. We're still playing Journey Down, Chapter 2. I finally figured out what I needed to do. I had to look up the walkthrough king walkthrough for it. I need to look at the matchbook.
It's a matchbook from Club Temba. It's got a phone number on it. 634000.
Yes. And I need to go to the phone booth, and I need to call on behalf of Club Temba. Actually, yes, I need to call Club Temba about the faulty light. So is it 634000?
Club Timber, how may I be of service?
There we go. This is management speaking.
Hi, this is management. I mean, this is management speaking.
Yes?
I'm calling about the broken lamp.
The lamp? What about it?
We're sending a guy over to fix it. Please make sure he is allowed on the premises. Unharmed.
All right, no problem, sir.
All right, cool. That's dealt with.
That went so smooth.
All right, let's go and tell the bouncer at the front that we're here to repair the lamp.
I'm here to repair the lamp.
You're the repairman. All right, just get on with it.
All right, got ourselves a light.
One wins the match.
So now we can go back to the lighthouse and we can implement our light, hopefully. Lantern? Yeah,
Beautiful.
there we go. And I'm gonna put that back on the winch because we're gonna need it later.
Just gotta get it spinning now.
All right, down here we
Hey,
go.
Watson, I fixed your lantern, man.
Boy, that's some golly great news, Buana.
I think that's the same voice
let's take
actor
her
for
a
Gimbo.
spin.
Yep, there we go. Nice. I feel we need to stop that on something.
I can't believe it. All Faithful is up and spinning again.
So that will affect
Thank
everything.
you so much for your help, Buana.
No problem, man.
Many a mister will finally be able to make their way back into port.
Yep.
Perhaps now the town of Port Arthur can finally return back to normal.
Yes, hopefully. Now, before we go back to Arnie's,
Look!
The lighthouse!
Well, I'll be damned.
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
oh, they don't have anything
got
to
the
say. Oh, fine. Okay, so everything should be hustling and bustling at some point. But before we do anything, we need to go to Arnie's.
With the lighthouse working again, all of the other misters will be busy getting back into port. Now's our chance to head on out and reel in a couple of the big ones. Everyone else is going to be busy getting drunk here in Port Arthur, and the miss will be all ours. Empty for the picking.
Hopefully.
That's not a bad plan, Captain. Now's our chance to strike it big, lads. Are you with me? Aye. And you, Gimbo?
Boy, I'd rather not actually. I missed. Oh, I've had enough of it. Oh, it scares me to the bones, it does.
You're the biggest sissy I've ever met, Gimbo. But
You're
I
a
need
good
you.
sissy?
You're a good sissy. Yeah, come on, Gimbo. This is our big chance. I'll bring lots of food. Lots and lots
I think I
of food.
forgot to turn off
I'm
the
gonna make sure we
washing
bring
machine
some
and
of that
dryer, so
horrible
there's gonna be
pudding
some
you like.
clunking over there.
Pudding? You promise there'll be pudding?
Lots of it. Promise.
That is a false promise. That's an empty promise.
Can't go wrong
Don't
with
trust
pudding.
it.
Well, that settles it. We'll raise anchor tonight. Next round's on me.
Okie dokie. I wonder if we can use the food shaft now.
Juana, what are you doing? Hey, you're going after Lena, aren't you? You mess with Barlow's belongings, and you're gonna get hurt, boy.
No worries, guys. I'm all over this. Good luck with your next catch.
Good luck with yours. And Buana,
Yeah?
thanks for helping us out.
No problem, dude. Meanwhile,
Come on, Angel. Don't tell me you just stumbled across the book doing research for the university. used to know Kenan Dodo. A long time ago. He wouldn't leave the journal for the journey down for you to find for some school project. Well, the book isn't mine to give you anyhow. Now, don't you worry that pretty little head about the Underland, Angel. The Underland is no business for a nice guy like yourself.
I never asked for your advice on the matter.
Yeah, you tell him.
Just give me back my book and you'll see that I'm quite capable of handling my business without you meddling.
Oh, I bet you are. But I'll tell you this much, kid. You're not as smart as you think you are. We had our eyes on you and your castaway crew before you even set foot in Port Arthur. And the police aren't the only ones on your trail. You're in a bad place on a bad track, Angel. Turn back. There are enough would-be adventurers rotting in the mist as it is.
I don't think you have a
and
say
you
in
wouldn't
this.
have anything to do with that, would you? Don't give me that jive, you cutthroat. If it earned you a nickel, you wouldn't think twice about adding another dead body to your list.
Maybe you're right. But I prefer your body right where I have it. Easy now, Angel. I'm just giving you fair advice. You better forget you heard about the Underland real quick, or else you'll be sleeping with the eels before dawn. What the?
Hi.
Buana, what are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue you, lady.
The lady's free to leave whenever she pleases. You, however, are not as fortunate.
No, please, don't hurt him.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's Barlow. I caught a little bug snooping around the penthouse suite. I need him taken care of.
No, wait! He's Count Dodo's son.
He's what? No, never mind. Just show him to the door and make sure he stays out.
Hey, how do you know Count Dodo?
So that's what we're gonna have to find out later on. Oh, great, it's the bouncer again. Hi.
Hey, what the? Let me go, you mother go! Ow!
You're the motherfucker! So where are we now?
And so the mighty elephant, the tall giraffe, and the tricky monkey became friends again. And soon, all of the fantastic creatures of the Underland were living in peace.
Oh, can we go to the Underland? Can we please, please, please?
Going to the Underland is not that easy, Buana.
Aww.
One day, when you are old enough, you will have to learn that some monsters are more real than others. One day, Buana, you will have to learn the truth.
Okay.
Oh, man. My head. Maybe chasing after Lena wasn't such a bright idea after all.
Yeah, you did what you did.
That Barlow guy must be up to some bad stuff. I wonder how he's connected to my father.
Well, we'll soon find out.
I've got to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
Someone in this city must know what happened to Count and Dodo.
Yes, hopefully. What about this guy?
Hey, man.
Well, look who's awake. Catching up on your beauty sleep in the dumpster?
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a rough night.
Rough night? Ha! Let me guess. High rolling in club timber on champagne and stardust, and tossed out the back door as soon as your credit dried up? Blubbering land crab.
Ever heard of someone named Count and Dodo?
Look, can't you see I'm busy drinking? Why don't you just crawl back into the dumpster where you belong?
You're all pompous. What are you doing here then?
Well, look who's back. The knight in shining armor. You rescue your princess yet?
I tried, but I wound up in a dumpster with nothing but a beating and a bad headache. That woman is mixed up in some real bad stuff.
So you ain't gonna help her no more?
I'm pretty sure she won't be needing my help. I'm done chasing after her. I've got a new lead now.
Yep.
Like getting drunk? That's usually what a fella does around here after he gives up on a lady.
No, I got a lead on my old man. He disappeared a couple years ago up in St. Armando. Haven't heard a word from him since, but now I know he's been through here. Someone here in Port Arthur has got to know where he went.
Yes.
What's his name?
Kaunandodo. He was a pilot. A big, hard, long dreads, natty rasta.
Well, that name rings a bell, but I have no idea where I've heard it. Wasn't recently. I know that much. You might want to try asking around town.
Will do.
Okay, what about this drain?
It's a floor drain.
Yeah, I've got to comply with the Port Arthur hygiene directive. This eel rinse is considered hazardous waste.
Let's pick up this bottle. Let's plunge it.
Buana's Rude Boy Plumbing.
Rude
at
Boy
your
Plumbing.
service.
And now drain. Yeah, there we go.
Boss, man.
We'll probably need that plunger later on. Actually, can we do two?
I think the drain is empty of yuck. I need to find something else to fill the rest of the bottle with.
Oh, okay. Well, why would we want to put the plunger back on that thing anyway? Why would it give us that option? Oh, whatever. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I need to go next, but I'm pretty sure there'll be enough.
Well.
Oh, there we go.
Look who's back.
Hey, you're the one who threw us out.
Hi, lady.
So you're one to talk.
You look a mess. What happened?
I had some bad luck. I got thrown out of Club Timber.
Yeah.
With your manners, I'm not surprised. Well, don't just stand out there in the rain. You'll catch a cold.
Oh, you're actually opening it for us. Oh, this is the office. Okay. At least I think that's what it is. Yes, of course it is.
What is this place?
This is the mayor's office.
You're the mayor of Port Arthur?
Hell no.
No, silly. I am his secretary. I manage his appointments, meetings, and weekly schedules. I take his calls, mail his letters, file his documents, run his errands, and sort his cigars.
Cool.
This job is a real drag, and the pay is lousy. Honestly, I just want to get out of this place.
Well, maybe we can help you with that at some point.
Wish I was up in St. Armando.
You don't want to be up there.
That is a city with a heart and a soul. So what is your name, mystery man? I'm Andiswa, but my friends call me Andy.
I'm Buana.
Pleasure meeting you, Buana. I would socialize, but I've got a ton of work left to do tonight.
So you want to be in St. Armando. Well, why don't you have this picture if you can't be there instead?
Hey, check this out.
What's this? Wow! These pictures are amazing! I could just dream myself off to St. Armando on one of those ships right now.
Well, why don't you do it? You've got the image there.
Wow.
Alright, so what we got here? We got the lighthouse.
Hey, I know that place. It's Morton's Lighthouse.
Yeah, it is a good thing someone finally fixed it. When the lighthouse was sabotaged, the whole city just kind of stopped. It was beginning to make everyone here kind of creeped out.
Alright, so let's quickly look at this.
Station.
Yes, it connects Port Arthur to St. Armando. There used to be rails going downwards too, but they are all out of service.
Downwards, you say?
The harbor. That's where we first arrived with the Biko. Looks like some kind of harbor maintenance thing.
Oh, that is the McFerrin Eel Rinse Distillery. It used to be a source of a lot of pride here in Port Arthur before it was shut down. Now all eel rinse is distilled up in St. Armando. Mayor lost the contract to them, as usual.
What a dick.
That's too bad for him.
For him? No way. He probably got a nice fat bonus. It is too bad for Port Arthur. We lose jobs and money for every new stupid deal he signs.
Okay, we don't need to know about Club Timber. Don't need to know about the prison. Check Enola Hospital, Cemetery, and the Industrial Zone.
What's this weird thing?
Oh, that is Enola's House of Butterflies. It is pretty much the only point of light in this depressing town.
What's a house of butterflies?
She does butterfly therapy there. It is amazing stuff. Can bring you right out of that gloomy Port Arthur mood in just a couple of minutes. Come to think of it, it's pretty similar to that horrible booze the Misters are always drinking. Except you miss out on the hangover, of course.
Well, it's good to know.
And it's no good for passing out either. I guess that's why the Misters prefer the bottle.
It's a cross.
That is the Port Arthur Hospital. It has got pretty decent service, actually. If you can afford it. Rich folks go there, but most other folks
just suck it up.
Suck it up.
Crikey.
It's a cemetery, I think.
Yes, that cemetery is where we will all end up someday, I guess. Gosh, how depressing is that? Get born here in the dark,
then
live
die
here
in the dark,
and then die and forever rest here in the dark. It just reminds me of how much I want to get out of here.
It's some kind of factory area, I think.
That's right. That is where you will find
most of Port Arthur's industries.
The old mines, power plants, the iron works, those kinds of things.
Okay, well that's all we needed to find out from this.
Hey Andy, mind if I use the computer?
Go ahead. What do I care if I get fired? I just want to get out of here. Knock yourself out.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.
All right, so we should be able to use these computers to find out about Canandoro. I suppose we can start searching. So you can either press the buttons here or you can use your keyboard. Deleted from archives. Interesting. Let's try another file. Or, okay, let's try Barlow. Classified. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, let's see. Enter back club. Click this. I'm just looking at the walkthrough that I've got down here, just to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. Just give me a minute. I want to go back to the lighthouse for just a minute. Apparently, I need to talk to Morton about all the stuff that I saw.
Why, hello there, Buana.
Ever heard of someone named Caunandodo?
Caunandodo? Haven't heard that name in a long, long time.
Figures that you would know it.
Isn't he?
Yeah, that's him!
Last I saw him, he was working for Barlow.
Excuse me?
Those two were up to some really shady business, I'll tell you.
Caunandodo worked for Barlow?
I think there must be something a little bit more positive about this.
Else. The two of them led an expedition down to the Underland.
The Underland?
Oh, yes. Few people remember this nowadays. But back then, there were no laws stopping adventurers from trying their luck down there. The expedition was one of the few ventures ever to make it back.
What happened to Caunandodo?
All I know is that the captain left Port Arthur in a hurry. I saw his plane fly off into the mist one morning, and I never saw it again. Some people said he flew back down to the Underland. Others said he left to start a new life in St. Armando.
Tell me about the expedition.
I can't tell you that much, son. The whole thing was done in secret, you see. But I've worked the lighthouse for over 40 years now.
We're probably working for Armando or something, or for something before it became part of Armando.
By me. I remember seeing them take off in a twin-engine propeller plane. One of those pontoon planes that can land on water.
You mean one of the ones we crashed?
That must be Caunandodo's plane!
Well, it was a real beauty, wherever it was from. But when it returned from the Underland a few weeks later, one could tell it had been through some real rough travails. Poor thing barely made it back.
Did they bring anything back from the Underland?
Rumors said it was loaded with a ton of gold and diamonds when it came back. I wouldn't make much of those rumors, though. Sadly, we'll never know for sure what secrets they uncovered in the Underland.
Oh, we'll find them out.
Soon after the expedition returned to Port Arthur, Barlow became the chief of police. And on the same day, the official report about the expedition was made classified.
Probably they found some alternative energy
suspected the
resource.
expedition was involved in some kind of dirty business. But the final police report was never revealed to the public.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm afraid the secrets were buried together with that police report.
Who issued the order?
I'm going to find out the truth about that expedition.
Well, good luck, son. Won't be easy getting your hands on that police report.
And why that is?
Any idea where I could find that police report?
Afraid not, son. You'd have to get real chum-friendly with the powers that be to get hold of that kind of information.
So who would be the closest one to
Reports
find?
aren't exactly public information around these parts.
Okay, here we go. So I need to go back to the archives. And I need to search on the computer terminal for expedition. I can barely see my keyboard over this mic.
Hey,
Mechibor Leroy.
evidence of high-level corruption in connection with illegal underland expedition. I bet this report is the key to finding out more about Barlow and Count Andoro's expedition.
Wow. The plot thickens, huh? Looks like you're onto something.
Yeah, I think this file might just help me find out what happened to my father.
But Bwana, the file is classified. That means it has been removed from the town hall archives. There's no way I can get it for you.
Oh.
It says it was written by the old chief of police, Leroy Makibo. That is probably your best lead.
It probably is.
If you find him, I bet you will find the file.
Okay.
Wow, you're real smart, Andy.
I want to look him up first.
I have my moments.
You have your moments. All right, can we go back to this?
Find this Mechibor guy.
All right. MCIGBO. All right. Mickey Boy Leroy. Summary. Suspecting dock workers, labor union controlled by mob. Mist Front Crime Commission formed. Oh. Tracking major criminal elements to out-of-cross territory and linking them to piracy at Pango Kubwa. Evidence of high-level corruption in connection with illegal underland expedition. And then deleted from archives. Alright, I'm not sure, but I think I saw, let me just get out of this. I'm fairly certain I saw, I could just click on it. Let's see if we can find Mechibor. Mrs. Mechibor. 510842. 510842. No. 842. Let's see what happens.
Hello? Who's this?
Hello, madam. My name is Bwana. I'm trying to reach Leroy Mechibor. Is this the right number?
Yes.
Sweet! I'm calling about a police report he wrote a long time ago. It's about the Underland.
A police report?
Yeah, lady. Can I talk to him, please?
Talk to him? If you want to talk to him, you should rather call a psychic.
He's dead, isn't he?
My dear Leroy disappeared over 10 years ago.
So did my father, Count Andoro. I believe there's some sort of connection between your husband and my father. Do you know if anyone wanted to see Leroy disappear?
Well, that's a great thing to ask them.
Police chief here in Port Archu, and he had many enemies. He was a diligent and honest man, always working late down at the station to keep the gangsters at bay. But then one night,
Then I bet Armando laid him off.
returned home from work.
Did Leroy ever talk about
I'm
an
guessing
expedition to
Leroy
the
was
Underland?
onto the corruption of Armando's involvement, if he was involved, and that wasn't good for him.
Just before he disappeared. I don't know what it was about, but I remember he said he had uncovered some sort of conspiracy.
You think he might have left a copy of the report at home?
Oh, I don't know, dear. I never looked through his work things. The police and the power company cleared out his study soon after Leroy disappeared.
The power company?
Yes, there was some gentleman here from the Armando Power Company to help with the investigation. Whatever they found, they must have taken with them to their office on Charnel Road.
Charnel
Hold on a
Road.
minute. The power company has an office here in Port Archu?
Oh, I don't know, dear. The office is probably closed now that most business has moved up to St. Armando.
Figures.
This all happened a long time ago. I doubt I can be of much help to you now.
Oh no, you've been very helpful, Miss Mechibor. Thank you so much.
Not at all, dear. Good night.
Okay, so we gotta do something with that information.
So the power company company has an office right here in Port Arthur. I bet that's where they hid the missing police report.
Yes.
I've got to get to Charnel Road.
Well, we're gonna need someone to take us there. This guy looks like one.
Hey, can you believe this? I do this jive job for chum change day after day, and Hustler Mac sell me a bus tire, good for nothing but a trip around the block. When he laid his racket, it sure sound clean, but now I know who's the fool. He played me cut rate, and that ain't cool. I'ma owe Hustler Mac a slap in the face for that chum deal. Name's Rod Reynolds. That's R for real.
Hey man, can you take me to Charnel Road?
No go, amigo. My ride's stranded here until I get my hands on a new tire.
Okie dokie. So we're gonna have
see
to
you around.
Stay on top, Jack. In Port Arthur, you gotta be street smart and steal hard. Remember that.
Okay, thank you for that. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this while he's talking about that.
Baron's Gold. A twisting tale of airplanes, goblins, and riches galore. That movie sounds awesome!
Alright, let's look at the ticket booth.
There's a sign on the ticket booth. It says, tickets for tonight's show will be available shortly.
Okay. Looking at the ticket booth, return to the right and go to the end of the street. I think there was no left.
I wonder what this little vent does. Oops.
Oh, well, we've got that now. Let me see if this works.
There.
Yeah, there we go.
Bottle is filled to the brim. That's one nasty cocktail.
This?
I have a feeling that's a real...
really, really bad idea. Yeah, of course it is. Let's try using rubber boat on this. This'll probably work. Yeah, there we go. So now we need to go in here. We need that fire extinguisher, but it's not gonna work because the alarm's not going off. In order for the alarm to go off, we need to set fire near it. If I can hurry this up. Yep, there we go.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm, just testing the smoke detector.
Come on, turn it off. Just push the button on the side, will you?
There we go.
Thanks.
All right, now we can grab the fire extinguisher. And now we can go out here. And hopefully use this.
Oh, rubber boat engineering rules!
Yep, I have no idea what I'm going to use it to get the wheel off though. Use a metro, take a fire extinguisher, you go outside, take a wheel from the car. Oh, I can just take it?
If you could afford buying a car with fancy wheels like these, then you can afford losing one.
Yeah, that's actually true. All right, now we need to go back to Reynolds and we need to give him this wheel.
Hey Reynolds, check this out.
Damn.
Right on, brother. I owe you big. Can I take you somewhere? It's on the house.
I'm trying to get to a place called Charnel Road.
No problem, Jack. We'll be there in a tick. Hide your mamas. Rod Reynolds is back in the game. That's R for ride. Rod Reynolds. Next stop, Charnel Road.
All right, cool. So he'll take us there and then we'll stop. And we'll get the next episode going as soon as I can. Oh. Looks like we got a follower. So if you can't tell, I decided to put some makeup or something on my face. I needed something that could get rid of these, of the black under my eyes, but it doesn't appear to have worked. And if you're wondering why it's there, it's partly due to the fact that I haven't slept since, well, for a lot of my childhood. And two, because apparently it's a family defect. So I can't help it. I tried, hopefully some of it got taken off. So we're at what appears to be the industrial park. And Reynolds has just gone off. Okay, bye. And we're being trailed. Alright, so we're gonna have to look around this place.
So, this is Charnel Road. Man, this place looks deserted.
Yep. But hopefully we'll be able to find some stuff in the next episode. So we did a little bit once I found the walkthrough for this. If I wasn't going to be using it, then I would have been increasingly effed. But I did, and I managed to get us to the industrial park. So in the next episode, we will be looking through the industrial park and trying to find some information on Barlow or Makibo or Canandodo or the expedition itself. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed the video. Check the corresponding playlist assuming something turns up or one of the recommended that pops up below it. I'm the Average Rook, see you soon, and more average content coming your way.